southeast region of the state of Israel lies a large stretch of arid land called the Arava. On the northern border of the Arava is the Dead Sea. The Red Sea meets it on the southern end. To the west, the mountains of the Negev. To the east, the kingdom of Jordan. It is a known fact...
No. This is not what I want. You see, what I want is... Well, I don't want you to show just another film. You understand? I want you to show something different. I mean, I want you to show the real nature of the Arava. I want you to show something special, because the Arava is special. You understand?
My main reaction when I look around me here is that this is a place where all bullshit stops. It sounds poetic to say, I don't know any other way to express it though, that it's standing naked against the desert. The desert itself is naked, and really any kind of facade stops here. It's free and straight and direct. It's very open and unspoiled. At the same time, very exciting. I get a feeling that it's ready to bust out and to become green. Any place that water touches here.
Hold it! What do you want to say? That these are magics? Look, you have to show things as they are. No tricks. That's all.
Particularly fitting on this 22nd of November, which is Thanksgiving Day in the United States, that we should be privileged to witness this establishment of a new kibbutz in Israel, and particularly in the Arava. Let us together say the Shehechianu as a symbol of the fact that we are here, that we will survive for all time to come. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shechianu, V'higibonu, V'kimanu, Lazman Hazeh.
I live in Arizona. When we raised our children, that their life had to be their own. And if this is what he's chosen, I see nothing wrong in it. It's the pioneer spirit.
Megillat Ruach is a short paragraph, a few paragraphs that were written for us to read today during the ceremony, expressing our acceptance of Torah as our home, that we're finally here as civilians living in what was an army base. And זה באמת לא שאלה טובה, בקושי הבנתי את המגילת ישראל. Seriously, it was written in very eloquently and in nice Hebrew. We speak street Hebrew. I don't think that any of us yet realize that we are here in Kibbutz Keturah as ours. I don't think that will be a reality until the soldiers leave tomorrow. And then I think that it's going to be such... Well, today it was a mixture of feeling. It was joy and it was apprehension. But tomorrow I think it's going to be even more joyful, but a lot more apprehension. Tomorrow we start working. Tomorrow we start to build. Today we're still guests. It's our home, but we're still guests. We haven't paid the rent yet.
Oh, yes, we have. I'll tell you, like, when I first got involved with the Garin, when I first started finding things out about the Garin that came to settle here about 2.5 years ago, a little bit more, I heard stories about coming in, starting up completely from nothing with tents. And even that was, something already, having tents. And to start up and work the land and get things going and build our own everything and do everything like this. And it sounded kind of crazy to me, but, I figured it could keep me out of trouble. And it's something to do. And it sounded like something I really wanted to do. And I came, and I found out that things were a little bit more comfortable. Now, that can be good. I mean, it's nicer to live in these nice air-conditioned rooms than in tents, let's say in the summer if we would be here.
For instance, the buildings that you see here are the buildings that are left over from the Army being here. We had hoped that by the time that we got here, or shortly after we got here, there would be real apartments for us to move into.
But still, I would like the most out of this to feel that I've started, from scratch, and that I built this thing up from nothing.
We decided that we wanted to build a new kibbutz in Israel. We wanted something pioneering, not something on the road between Tel Aviv and Haifa where everything would be nice and lush, but it also wouldn't be a challenge at all. And this just fit the bill. It was a big challenge. And when it was suggested to us, we accepted it. I mean, so we didn't exactly choose it, but we did have a choice somewhat in it.
I don't think that everything that Ram and that Peggy said was completely accurate about the place or about starting from the beginning. I think, in a sense, we started this right from the beginning. Before there were any buildings here, this was the place that we decided we wanted. Only later, when we found out exactly where the site of the Hayachzut was, did we say that this was the Hayachzut that we wanted.
On everything we decide to do, there are many arguments. We have to sit down and try to work them out as best as possible. Because if we decide to branch off into a certain direction for a new branch for the meshek, to have, let's say for instance, a movie industry. There'll be those who don't think that the movie industry is the best thing to do, and there'll be those that want to work in it. And
I really hope that in the next 10 years we can get this place looking like Kibbutz Yad Just from the thinking in Hebrew, mareh chitzonit. the outward appearance. In other words, there's a little grass, there's a little flowers, a few trees, but in 10 years there should be children's houses and apartments and lots of trees and lots of flowers and lots of places to take tiyulim, and I think it can be done.
Well, there is something in it. But, look, I'll ask you a question. What is the most important thing here in the Arava? Huh? You know? You don't know. Well, I'll tell you. Water. Water.
300 yards beneath my feet, there are large quantities of water. Our geological research shows that this is not the only place in the Arava to have water. This, of course, enables us to develop the Arava, which is known to be a very hard, tough, and dry place to live in.
كيف يا حي تعالى خلاص لا يطلعوا العظم طيب نطلع اثنين الله الرب فوق
300 yards beneath my feet, there are large quantities of water. Our geological research shows that this is not the only place in the Arava to have water.
In a deep of 300 meters. Water! Full of water! Water! Water!
300 yards beneath my feet, there are large quantities of water. This is not the
Oh,
place
shut up.
Water!
You two, shut up.
Yes, the moshavim and the Kibbutzim. Yes. But what is typical to the Arava? You know? The road, the big trucks, the drivers. They are the kings of the Arava. That's what they say. And they are right.
It's not going to be a professional production. It's going to be an amateur production. But everyone is going to start to learn, and everyone is going to experience from it. Everyone's going to realize how much talent he has and what areas of art he's interested in. And that's what's most important, self-discovery as far as creativity goes. And I feel that, you know, I would love to go out and see plays and stuff, but we're too far from any place. And also they're very expensive. So now we can start preparing for ourselves. Now I'm and other people here, the people that have to deliver the plays. Judy has to deliver art. All different sorts of people have to say, here, I'm giving this to you. We'll work together, because we have to give ourselves our own culture, which is great, which is fantastic. It's just a lot of work.
They will never make it. Never. Because they talk about art, pollution, ecology, time and space. Hell knows what they're talking about. They know nothing about work. W-O-R-K. Work. Period.
Sue, how many boxes have you done? Oh, fuck you.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You just failed. You missed the whole point. You missed the whole thing. This is not this. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, really. Well, you didn't show the real nature of the Arava. This is not this. This is wrong. It's absolutely wrong. You can't show the things like this.